Bam, boom, bam, bam. Whew.
Friday.
It's Friday. That was for Friday. That
Yeah,
wasn't
Friday.
that wasn't including our knocking them out of the park last night. Baseball, football,
Stellar yesterday.
even ping pong. Nailing ping pong.
Yeah. Well, when you can nail ping pong, you can nail anything.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anyway, so we had a good night last night. We even had we had our movie night last night too. That was stellar. That was stellar. We've been watching this clip. It's called They and Them. It looked to me like it was a horror movie. I guess it was, but it had Kevin Bacon in it, so I figured, well, okay.
You can't go wrong with Bacon.
Would he be considered A-list?
Oh, yeah, yes, yeah.
Okay.
They have a game, the six degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. I mean,
yeah. So I guess he would be A-list. Well, he put out a movie called They and Them. Oh my God, it was so bad. It was like the worst. You took a B movie and you watched the B movie and it was so bad. You took this and made it worse than the B movie that you ranked number one worst movie. This was so bad. The special effects, which were blood, was horrible. It looked like they had, at the Halloween shops, they give you those fake blood capsules.
Yep,
they must have used those because it was god awful. Sorry.
Ketchup.
Yes, absolutely. It was so bad, dude. It's so bad that it was like, as we're watching it, she looks at me and is like, seriously, are we going to watch I go, we have to.
How much did you run it for?
Oh, it was free.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't lose anything.
Okay.
We lost an hour and 44 minutes of our life that we'll never get back.
Can I ask you one question about the movie?
Yes, please
Was
do.
there any gratuitous nudity? You know how much I love gratuitous nudity.
Oh, yeah. Now, anybody who knows me, Jason, you've worked with Don and you've worked with Todd, both gay men, probably two of the coolest people you will ever meet in your life. Okay, so this has nothing to do with discrimination or anything, but it was male nudity at its what's that? Breakback Mountain or Brokeback Mountain?
Brokeback Mountain, yep.
Okay, this is Brokeback Mountain plus or times 2, but in a campsite where Michael Myers Jason Voorhees did all his stabbing.
Yes.
So they're in the campsite. Well, real briefly, it's about transgenders going to a camp, and the camp counselors, which are Kevin Bacon, he's in charge, is trying to flip the script and get them all straight again. And if not, they torture them.
Conversion therapy.
Yeah, the
not work.
Plot to this movie was so bad, and the transgenders all come together as like a superhero team to take out the slashers.
Cool. Did they take out Kevin Bacon or not?
Oh yeah, Kevin Bacon got completely destroyed. And I'm sorry if I'm blowing the final.
Well, after your review, I don't think anybody's going to want to watch it anyway.
No, but if you want to see a bad movie, this is it. Kevin Bacon gets killed in the most funniest way, because as he's dying, he's telling but he's given him our reasons why he shouldn't die, and that the transgenders need to be switched over. It was so dumb. But the previews will send you into a direction where you're thinking, now this is going to be good. I don't get what it's about, but it's slasher shit. Even the little slasher guy, actually, it's a woman.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry, I blew that. She's just like the wimpiest person there, but ended up becoming like a Jason Voorhees, had the mask and everything. Dude, it was so dumb. So I rank it 0 stars out of whatever you want to rank it at. It was horrible.
I'm glad I will not watch it. Thanks
No,
for the
and the worst
recommendation.
part about this is, as embarrassing it is, I had on the side, I had the football game going when it really should have been the other way around.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
So
a glutton for punishment you are.
I'm telling you. But you know what? You're trying to satisfy the misses also. It's like I could sit here and sports.
Yeah, but you said she wanted to stop it, and you were like, "No, we're going to finish it."
Well, yeah, because I wanted to see if it could get worse, and it did. It continued down that road. Huh? She's yelling at something.
Yeah, when I want to watch a really bad movie, and I've seen it a couple times, and I'm kind of embarrassed to admit it, but then again, I'm not. The original "I Spit on Your Grave." Wow.
Was that bad?
I'm not even gonna say anything about it. If any people out there in the audience have seen it, they can comment about it. You'd have to see it for yourself.
Well, the worst. Well, I wouldn't say it's the worst, but it has a cult following. And I was just telling a buddy of mine, and the movie's called Rock and Roll Nightmare. It was done in the 80s. It's about this horrible 80s band that goes to record their
Styx?
album in an old farmhouse.
No, Styx was a 70s band. That's right. Yeah, they're one of the worst. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, but if you saw this movie, the aliens were like penises, but they were. You'd have to see. I swear to God, I tell you what. Real quickly, watch your phone.
Jeff Bezos's rocket.
What? Yeah, right. I'm going to send you a picture of just an image of the aliens. Now, you tell me how bad these aliens. Well, how bad these aliens are. You'll just look at it and know right away that this is as bad as a B. I mean, there's bad B movies like the one we just talked about, but this one is so bad that let's see, edit. Okay, why is this? Let's see what is going on here. Okay, here we go. When you see this is hysterical. I've actually got it on DVD because I'm one of those cult followers.
You don't have a laser disc?
Laser disc. Remember those things?
I do, man. Those are highly collectible now.
Okay, well, I just sent you over the two aliens that these were the alien sidekicks. Now, this is supposed to look real. Now, when you look at it come through on your phone, you'll see what I'm talking about. This is pathetic, absolutely pathetic, how bad these creatures look like.
Hold on. Hey, Leslie, could you bring me my phone, please? On the table? Thanks. Whoa. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They have one eye and they have an ashtray with a cigarette in front. I might have to watch this.
Oh, I'm telling you,
sock puppets. They look like sock puppets.
It does, doesn't it? It
If you can see that,
you can see
me. That's
right.
I wonder what kind of cigarettes they're smoking. That's crazy. But anyway, yeah, wow. We'll have to watch it next time I'm over.
Oh, absolutely. One last picture coming through. This is the rock and roll guy that he's saving the world from those little penis puppets.
Penis puppets.
Anyway.
Man.
Anyway, let's get to our results because I'm sure that's what you want to hear. You want to hear how kick-ass we did last night. We're going to fly through them because we got a lot of college football here for you. 8-4 overall, 4-2 with the props.
Yes.
2-1 for the player props, 2-1 for the best bets. They're posted on our Facebook. Go check it out. But our best bets, 2-1. We had Houston -1.5 over Oakland. Minnesota money line over KC. Those both winners. Pittsburgh and New York Mets, no run first innings. Those clowns got a couple runs in the bottom of the first. You see that guy?
Yeah, he looks like David Lee Roth in drag.
I know it does, and he's his name's Thor. He's in the band 80s band Thor, and the soundtrack's actually Well, it's bad too. I was going to give it a 1 star, but I can't even do that. It was that bad. So yeah, we kicked ass last night. Now your plays of the day today, go check out again on our Facebook. I got to get you guys there. Your best bets tonight are going to be Justin Verlander over 5.5 strikeouts, LA Dodgers, San Fran, no runs first inning, and then Robbie Ray of Seattle over 6.5 strikeouts. Those are your 3 killer best bets tonight. Now your 3-team parlay, we're going to use the underdog of the day. That's Arizona once again over San Diego. Listen, if it's not broke, we're not going to try to fix it. So let's nail this one again. San Diego is having trouble with Arizona also. So we got Arizona money line, Seattle -1.5, Houston -1.5. 3-team parlay, $20 pays you $155.
Good way to start the weekend.
It's a beautiful way. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. But we got a great college football weekend, brother.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
So
love this time of year.
This time of year is the weather up north here is changing. It's beautiful, nice fall days.
Yep.
You just go outside, you breathe better, you feel better. Everything about it's better. Spent all week. I mean, this week really wore me down only because there were so many great games to pick from. Of course, I give you my top 10 of the day. I give you my top 3 best bets, but then I also give you my number 1. Lay it all on the line. Not telling you to mortgage your house, but you can go.
That's Irish lockdown.
There you go. The best bet, the Irish lockdown.
The Irish lockdown.
This is cock locked, ready to rock. It's a game you guys don't have. Some of you may not get on some of your sites, so you may have to shop around, look for it. We're going small schools, guys. Bucknell. We talked about it yesterday.
CMU.
Plus 40 over Central Michigan. Central Michigan is not that. I mean, they're not that good. I mean, they're not bad, but their defense is allowing points. And up to this point, they are one of the worst defensive teams in the FBS. So unless they think Central's going to put up 90 points on Bucknell, I don't see it. I don't see it. So, but Bucknell has played 2 games so far against really low level competition. And they're not that good of a team, but they're getting 40 points. Central Michigan is one of the worst defensive teams, allowing 96 points up to this point. South Alabama receivers were running down the field wide open constantly. And don't think Bucknell is not going to key in on that.
Key on that, yep.
And Central's got Penn State on deck. We know what happens, Jason.
Yep.
With teams that are overlooking, they figure, yeah, we'll blow them out. They're not thinking they're going to blow them out by 40. I can tell you that right now. This line is crazy stupid.
Yep.
The Chippewas can't stop anybody defensively. Bucknell will come up with some points here, but no way do they get shut out, smoked by 40. Now, 39 points, maybe. But no way are they going to get smoked by 40. That's just kind of a joke, Give me Bucknell and a mountain of points. That is your best bang for your buck. That's your best game of the weekend. Now, my top 3, I was juggling a lot of these. I kept switching. I'm like, no, man, no, I can't go this way. No, I can go that way. I'm stuck with these 3. Nothing's going to change. My number 3 out of my top 3, I've got Western Kentucky plus 7 over Indiana. I think what they're doing is they're looking at Indiana as a Big Ten team. So they're going to get the benefit of the doubt because they're at home.
Yeah.
However, the Hilltoppers, which are one of my favorite nicknames.
That's a great name.
Don't you just love that?
Love the Hilltoppers.
Western Kentucky Hilltoppers.
WKU Hilltoppers.
Yeah, they are not a pushover. They have playmakers on the offensive side. They will put up points, and they've held their own. They've held their own defense. They've been pretty steady, holding the teams, holding them down. Not letting them get the best of them. And they've proven this dating back to last year when they found out that the Hilltoppers can win on the road. So +7, I see them. They could possibly win this game also. And they have had a week to prepare for this game. While Indiana has had issues covering numbers dating well back into last season, I just think Western Kentucky is a live dog here. Give me the free touchdown, and I wouldn't be shocked if they pull off the win.
They go in there and upset them.
Yeah, I just love this. Now, God damn, this computer is a piece of shit. I'm telling you, dude. Georgia Southern is back on my list.
Yes.
Georgia Southern, +12 over UAB. UAB is getting more credit than Illinois did last week. They're getting about 11 more points added to their being so trustworthy in this pick, but no way, dude. I think Georgia Southern could also win this. It does go against what a lot of professionals are saying. They just don't think there's that much left in the Georgia Southern tank, but I absolutely think it does. The Eagles, Georgia Southern Eagles offense was I don't know what you would call it. Steamrolled is being too generous to Nebraska. They totaled 642 yards, dude. 7.5 yards per play on its first 34. Oh, and then they had 34 first downs. I mean, dude.
It's ungodly.
That's crazy. Georgia Southern punted only one time and had only 3 penalties. So this Georgia Southern Eagle team is very disciplined.
Yep.
And +12, that's a gift. And the 2 picks that they had were about the only mistakes they made on the offensive side of the ball. One was a tip. One, the guy just ran the wrong route. It can happen. The Eagles can if they can keep up the pace.
Yeah.
They've done it in their first 2 games. It's going to be super tough for University of Alabama, Birmingham to hang around. So I don't see, dude, I think this is another possible win for Georgia Southern, and they're just not, Vegas is not giving them any love. But up here in the D, we're giving you guys love down there. So
if they did that to Nebraska last week, what is Oklahoma going to do to Nebraska this week?
And that, you just walked right into my number one.
Oh, all right.
You walked right into the number 1 pick other than the Bucknell. I got Oklahoma -10.5 over Nebraska. Now, this line did open up with Nebraska as they were getting 14 when this all opened up. But then news dropped. Whoa! That Frost was fired. Bam! The books quickly made an adjustment with the belief that the Cornhuskers are going to play a little bit more inspired by the interim head coach, Mickey Joseph. Listen,
never heard of him. Next.
Yes, thank you. Oklahoma is now laying just 10.5 points as of this afternoon. Now, however, I think this is a bit of an over adjustment. Well, hello. Miss Kitty says that the Kitty Cats will win. Anybody with cats. So the Northwestern Wildcats? Well, we'll have to look. We'll see who they're playing. She's a Northwestern Wildcat. She's a huge fan of the Wildcats.
She actually went to drama school, didn't she?
Yep. Can you speak? Anyway, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Miss Kitty. There was just too big of an over adjustment here by Vegas. Yes, there's a new leader in the locker room, but dude, he's part of Frost's staff. He's likely going to run his system with all the same players who have struggled mightily to this point of the season. This is a Nebraska team that has been favored by 12, 29, and 23 points in its first 3 games. So with this team going 1-2 straight up in those contests, it's not shocking that the Huskers are also 0-3 against the spread. And now you only have to play just over 10 points with a Sooners team that seems to be getting better with each snap. They're ranked, I think they're 6th in the country.
Yep, 6th, I believe. Yep.
Yeah. And you're going to help me. Am I missing something here? Because I have dug and I can't.
Would you say the guy's name was again? Mickey
Joseph.
Okay, I thought first you said Mickey Thomas. He used to sing for the Starship, I think. So.
Yeah, no, Mickey Thomas, no, but Mickey Mouse probably could do a better job. I'm just saying. But yeah, those are my top 3 big guns. Now, the rest of my top 10 go like this. I'm not going to break them down, but what I will do, I will briefly break these down tomorrow morning around 10:30.
All right.
10:30. I'm going to do a college game day with you guys, so please tune in. I got a lot of info on these top 10 that I'm going to give you. I'm not going to break them down now because our window's a little smaller. But the rest of my top 10 go like this. Number 10 is Northern Illinois and Vandy over 58.5. And again, these I will all discuss tomorrow because I have I spent a week on this, so I've got a lot of reasoning behind the method to my madness.
Good. Well, Vandy put up a lot of points against Hawaii. In
Northern Illinois, they're not going to sit back and
right.
They're going to, as a matter of fact, I think they're favored by 2.5. So this is going to be a tight game. I see 30-something to 30-something, and it could go to overtime. It's going to be one of these crazy, fun, multiple overtime games. I think that's where we're going to see this game going to OT. Rutgers, -17 over Temple. I've seen it go up to 18. The Rutgers last year, absolutely, they bitch slapped Temple all over the field. This is just going to be a beatdown of sorts here. This almost made my top 3. Then I got tonight. That's why I've listed these early, because there's 2 games tonight that are in my top 10. I got Air Force -15 over Wyoming. Florida State, they're coming back. -2.5 over Louisville. And then a crazy one, Duke in North Carolina A&T over 55.5. You're going to see about 70 points in that game. It's going to be out. There's going to be no defense.
Struggles.
Oh yeah, there's going to be no defense in this game. Then we got a really like you really had to dig for this one, but we got Stony Brook -3 over UMass. UMass has no right to be playing football. They might as well shut down their this -3 is ridiculously too low. UMass will be lucky if they keep this in single digits, but I love Stony Brook here, -3. And then number 4, which almost made top 10. This one, no one's going to want to touch, but I think you need to touch this. Could Oklahoma State put up 100 points? It's possible, but I don't think they're going to want to do that. Arkansas Pine Bluff is getting 57.5 points. I did the math on this. Basically, Oklahoma State would, and they're part of my, I was born in Oklahoma, so I have a lot of love that go to the Sooners and the Hurricanes of Tulsa and the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. So could I see them doing this? It's possible out of all the teams. This, the coach, what the hell?
Gundy.
Yes.
Mike Gundy.
He's a crazy dude.
Yeah, I love him. He's got a great mullet. Or he did.
I'm 40.
Well, you got a great mullet.
I'm 40. Yeah.
Yes. Rock star hair.
I'm 52. I'm a man. No way. How did he say it? What did he say? I'm a man. I'm 40.
Yeah.
You talk to me like that. You don't talk to a child. You don't talk to a kid.
I love coaches that are loose cannons like that.
Oh God, that makes
entertaining.
Did you ever see the bit? It was it was a minor league baseball coach where he was arguing a call and he got kicked out. but then he crawled around the infield acting like the rosin bag was a grenade. Did you ever see that?
I've seen that clip.
And he's throwing them like
He's
you would throw
chucking.
a grenade. Yeah, he'd pop the thing and throw it, and it would land right by the umpires. And he acted like he was on some sort of crawl.
Oh, I'll tell you, it rings. I used to love when Earl Weaver, the Baltimore
Oh, yeah.
Orioles manager, would go out and just start kicking dirt and just going nuts. I mean, you could see heart attack written all over his face.
Oh, absolutely. Crazy. There's some crazy, and it's. I think the umpires, referees, they all know that this is possible, that it'll happen. Makes for great TV. It makes, you know.
Very entertaining.
But yeah, could I see Oklahoma State? Could I see Gundy doing this? Possible, but I think Arkansas Pine Bluff could throw up some, maybe a touchdown, a field goal, something to keep that 57.5. I love it. Arkansas Pine Bluff isn't that bad. They're bad, but I just don't think they're 57.5 points bad. So I really like that one. And then as it goes for my top 10 leans, I won't break these down unless somebody sends me something and I can do it for you guys tomorrow. Merrimack plus 27.5 over Harvard. Old Dominion in Virginia under 54. Texas San Antonio and Texas over 58. It's going to be a high scoring game. Montana State, this almost made my top 10. Plus 13.5 over Oregon State. Montana State is the Appalachian state of their part of the country. Montana State is no joke. So Oregon State better strap it on. Yeah. I could see a Montana State win there. Ball State minus 20 over Murray State. That could get ugly quick.
The Racers, the Murray State Racers.
Love their basketball program.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
LSU plus 2.5 over Mississippi State. Kansas plus 9 over Houston. Alabama and Louisiana, Monroe over 60.5. All we need is Monroe to score a couple touchdowns. Alabama will take care of the rest.
Oh, yeah.
Mississippi minus 16, and that's going up as we speak over Georgia Tech. And then Oregon minus 3.5 over BYU rounds it out.
All right.
So tomorrow I will have a game day for you, some sort of funky game day. We'll break down. There will be no baseball. I won't talk baseball. I might do a separate little short thing for that. But tomorrow is all football, Bleacher Bum sports style.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have breakfast. We'll have we're just going to have a good time. And then by what I hear, maybe a little birdie told me, Sunday, we're going to have Sunday game day at somebody's crib, possibly.
Whoa.
Did you know that?
I heard something like that.
He's not sure. Leslie.
Oh, wait a minute. You got someone just walked in here. Speaking of App State, I've got the Appalachian Possum Hound here. George wants to say hello to everybody.
Hey, what's up, Georgie?
George Michael. He's
George. Hey, who's your pick of the weekend? Georgie. Uh-oh.
He's from Kentucky, so he's going with WKU. He likes his Hilltoppers.
He likes the Hilltoppers.
He is from Kentucky, so he's a.
You heard that, folks.
Yep, that's. Isn't he handsome?
Look at him. Look at that profile.
I know he's really a handsome dog.
What's up, George Michael? Hi.
You want to say something?
Hi.
You want to say something? He's picking the Hilltoppers tomorrow. Okay, he's got to go.
So he's not. He doesn't like the Bulldogs. I take it.
No, he doesn't like the Bulldogs at all. No. He likes his Kentucky teams. UK.
He does. Well,
yeah, he was conceived somewhere in a deep holler somewhere in Kentucky. We don't really know where, and actually we don't want to find out. So,
is this a true story?
He is from Kentucky. We rescued him. He was a rescue dog that came up from Kentucky. So
nice.
Appalachian Possum Hound.
So he has some ties.
He does have some ties to Kentucky. Yes, he does.
Well,
he also has his own Instagram page, GMike. That's GMIKE lowercase 315. If you want to check him out, he's got some crazy pictures.
He does, huh? That's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
Before we head out for the evening, ba-ding, ba-dum, ba-doom, we had a game last night.
Yeah.
Um,
AFC West. Damn.
Yeah, let's see what is going on here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we had a. I mean, this game. I'll tell you, it started off all San Diego, and then KC came back, but that's okay because how we had it, our three best bets of the night by game time. When game time was ready to roll, we rolled out our three best bets, which was San Diego +4. If that would have dropped to 3, there would have been a lot of questions. And for Vegas, that's really where they needed to go. But they really wanted, they needed more people on San Diego's side.
Yep.
And they paid the price because San Diego covered, so we took the win there.
Nice.
We had Chargers KC under 27.5, under 4 touchdowns first half, easy there. It was 17 to 10. No, it was. The hell was it? Hold on a minute.
You're still reeling from
that.
17.
No, hold on a minute. I'm having a total freaking brain fart. Hold on a sec. No, it was 10-7. My bad. 10-7, 17 points, easy win for Bleacher Bum Sports. And then Justin Herbert to throw 2 or more touchdowns. I mean, why don't you just call that a layup? He had 3. Now, the props, we said props are always suggestions. They're not ones we tell you to bet on. And then the long shot's a long shot for a reason. The props we won one of them, Justin Herbert to pass over 300 yards. That gave us plus money. He had 334. Bingo, bongo, winner, chicken dinner. Then we had Travis Kelce, anytime touchdown. They didn't find him in the end zone.
Wow.
Josh Palmer over 46.5 yards. He only got 30. Our MVS Marquez Valdez Scantling over 3.5 receptions was plus money. He only had 2. And then Jerick McKinnon over 16.5 yards. They should have found him a few more times, and they only found him twice. He only had 4 yards. Bad night for him. Then our long shot, DeAndre Carter, who had some early catches, which really gave us a shot at that touchdown we needed from him. He didn't get it. So those were duds. And again, those are only suggestions that we lean to. But our best bets, we always go all in. We expect you to also to keep our winning streak alive. And that's what we did. So we had a good night.
With the prop bets. Yeah, you had a great night.
We had a great night. Baseball, football, we were smoking it, cranking it, all that good stuff. So tomorrow, bright and early, we'll have the game day. We'll break down some more games and put in the comments section, please, games you want handicapped and talked about, and we can guide you the best we can. You got the best people in the business locally here, and we'll knock that out for you. And then Sunday, we got our Sunday special that we will do probably all under one crib. So it'll be fun. It'll be a lot.
It'll be a blast.
We got a big Lions game. And our best bet is going to be a surprise for you for Sunday. It's definitely what no one's expecting, and we will surprise you with that on Sunday. So until tomorrow, do you got any soccer news? Anything going on in soccer?
Yeah, there were 2 matches today in the English Premier League. Nottingham Forest squandered a lead and lost 3-2 to Fulham, the Cottagers. And the Aston Villa Villains beat Southampton. Tomorrow, actually, there are 3 games that are postponed still due to the passing of the Queen. But tomorrow there are 3 matches. You've got Manchester City visiting the Wolverhampton Wanderers in
Do you have any
Molyneux
suggestions
Stadium.
for that? Any which way?
Bet money on City, but they should be a heavy favorite. You've got AFC Bournemouth traveling up to Newcastle United. Newcastle United. Bournemouth is terrible. They fired their manager Scott Parker after the 3rd game of the season when they lost to Liverpool 9-0. Yes, 9 goals were scored in that game.
Oh, wow.
And tomorrow we've got Leicester City in London to play Tottenham Hotspur. And go with Tottenham. 2 matches on Sunday. I've got my boys, the Arsenal, are traveling across town to London to play the Brentford, the Bees, and West Ham are visiting Everton. I'm pulling for the Hammers, and I think they will win. Everton's dire this year.
Are they?
Horrible.
Well, guess what? Then we're going to post, we'll Facebook some soccer plays for you. You heard it right there from JC, who's our soccer and F1 specialist, and we'll get those out for you guys. Sprinkle some money down on that stuff too. We'll get on the Man City. We will come up with a profitable play because obviously those numbers are going to be crazy, like minus 5,000 to 1, I would guess. Who are they playing again? Who's Man City?
They're playing. Oh shoot!
Are they playing my boys down in Leicester City?
Not your Leicester boys. They're visiting the Wolverhampton Wolves.
Oh boy!
Which actually, I don't know if people out there are Led Zeppelin fans, but that is Robert Plant's favorite football team. He grew up in that area.
Is it really?
He's a Wolverhampton Wanderer. So,
wow.
Plant will be cheering them on tomorrow. But tall order against Man City.
Yeah. Well, and they're playing the Wolves.
They're playing the Wolves.
It looks like they were blown out 5-1 in their last meeting. Yeah, so it's going to be it's going to be ugly. Okay, I got it right here. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Man City minus 310 for them to win. So you'd have to bet $3.10 to win $1. Now, if you want the Wolves to win, for $1, you'll win $8.50. A draw is plus 430. Now, the over and under, this is surprising, Jay. We're looking at 2.5 goals. So you're telling me that they're going to score more or less than 2.5 goals?
They're going to score more than that, I believe. But
right.
Then again, the Wolves are home, so they're going to have the home crowd behind them. Maybe even Plant will be in the stands watching the match. So who knows? Right.
I will break this.
Man City. I mean, Man City. They're Man City's Man City, the defending champs. So.
Right. Now, there is an interesting bet for this game that I'm looking at and I'm liking right away. There's a bet. Will both teams score? Yes or no? I think both teams will not score. I'm siding with the no on that.
Yeah, I could see City keeping a clean sheet.
Could you?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's paying them. That's minus 110. That's right on the nose. So to make it really profitable for you guys, it's at minus 110. It's been as high as minus 137. So if you think Man City can shut the door and just keep it, like he said, like Jay said, clean sheet, minus 110 is the pick. No, both teams will not score. So, but we'll throw some of that on Facebook for you and try to get you get some money, get that bankroll built up.
Oh yeah.
So until tomorrow, we will see you bright and early. College game day week. God, it's so weird. It should be week whatever. So
it should be 4, but it's 3 because they don't.
Right. So we'll see. Week 0. So we'll say week 3. Or no, wait.
Yeah, week 3.
Week 3, yep.
Yep.
And we'll see you with our first ever Bleacher Bump Sports Saturday game day, college game day, baby.
All right.
All right. Yeah. We'll see you tomorrow, people. Bet safe. Have a great night, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Later.